Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are we doing this morning? My name is Jennifer here. We talk about everything, and today we are actually going to be doing a reading. All right. Got up in the middle of the night, sent you guys a message about transferring to Vedic astrology. Now, there's a lot of transferring that I'm doing I'm not telling people about. And that's on purpose. And for those of you who can talk like I can, you will be urged to do the same thing as I am. And for those of you who don't understand, it's not meant for you to understand. It's not separating people according to, it's separating people according to. For medicinal purposes. What we are going to do now, I'm going to do a general overall, find out what the energy is. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull a couple cards on what can happen for us if we go back to the 13-month, 28-day cycle, as well as what is going to happen with using the Vedic astrology rather than Western astrology. If you notice, if you go through Western astrology, again, and this is something that I picked up. If you didn't get to listen to this morning's message, please go back and check it out. If not, just a little rewind. I'm picking up that Western astrology is more aggressive. And the it's the biggest reason why we are at war with ourselves right now. I mean, to basically put it out there, it's the biggest reason why we are having so many difficulties with moving to the next phase. It's the reason why we have so much shit going on in places where it's supposed to be peaceful. This was meant to happen. So don't get mad. Get glad. They last longer and they're stronger. Now, I first need to say this to my white flaggers. I commence. And I send mine out as well. Let's do this shit. No buckling. You have to stay on it like you got this. And I'm not going to settle for anything less than. Cool, cool. Now, anyway, we have to do that. We have to do that because I need you on my team and you need me on your team. And we're going to be able to fix this world just like God is asking us to. Maybe I can put it in this format for you. God has put a purpose in our heart. And many of us, it goes against what we've always believed in. It goes against everything we've been taught. It goes against everything we thought was supposed to be the future of our lives. You're having a hard time dealing with it. You don't know how to turn it over without looking like a fool and you didn't know any better. That's the part right there I need you to hold up on. Why? Because you didn't know any better. You were living according to what you knew in the moment that you were living. What you have learned since then is hindsight. You weren't part of those tools to have to use back then. Or even if it was just something recent, you didn't have those tools. So don't be so hard on yourself. Learn from the lessons that you've been given and keep moving forward. You can change your mind, you can change your beliefs, and you can change your system of development anytime you want to. You don't have to ask my permission. You don't have to ask anybody else's permission. It's your system. It's your life. The only requirement is that you don't go around hurting motherfuckers. That's the only requirement for life. is that you don't go around hurting motherfuckers, man. That's it. Anything else is up for grabs. You can do whatever the fuck you want to. I don't give a fuck. According to how you live, though, is according to the gifts that God gives you and what you can do with the life that you've been given. In the same time, we have free will to make the choices that we make. But every choice comes with a consequence, whether it be good or it be bad or it be neutral. Whether it be something that affects just you personally, affects your family, or affects the whole community or the whole universe. And when you make decisions, that's something that you need to be thinking about from here on out. You're stepping into the realm of spirit. 1023. We got 1, 2, 3. You got spirit. We are moving into a new direction. We're going in this cycle, begin the next cycle. We're not even stopping at 1. We're moving forward. 2, 3. Let's go. Get it done. The next one is going to be 4. That means we're going to be taking high steps. And in order to do that, we have to be united. We have to all be working towards the same fucking goals, and that's happiness, love, honor, stability, protection. What the fuck you need protection for if everybody gets along? What the fuck you need guns for if there ain't no monsters out there to kill? What the fuck you need to learn how to fight for if there ain't nobody to have to fight? You understand what I'm saying? Like, fuck this stupid shit, dude. Fuck this stupid shit. I need an urban farm. I love you, Detroit, but I need an urban farm. I need more animals. I need more plants. I got to hear a rooster this morning, you guys. Oh my fucking God, it was awesome. It was awesome. I haven't heard a rooster in so long. Oh my God, it's probably been 2 years since I've heard a rooster. And I got to hear one this morning. I got to hear a rooster this morning. I need my farm. Y'all can come along. Listen, there'll be plenty of room. I'll even, listen, I'm telling you, I plan on having enough property that during the summertime and even during the wintertime, having like farm, barnyard fucking parties that there's no alcohol and there's no drugs and there's spots where people can cloud and not be around a whole bunch of people, but be around people. Like you can social but be by yourself, or you can social. Like I'll plan on having that stuff. You can ride horses and play with the fucking, like go fishing, all that shit. That's the plan. But it's only going to be for people who are sober. Don't get mad at me. Get glad, because I'm asking you to be a better person than what you are today and letting you know ahead of time that I believe in you and I know that you can do it. So get your trip on, especially my white flaggers. Start getting sober. I posted a video to Jelly Roll and Bunny, and I want you guys to adapt that to your lives and start working on your sobriety. The more sober you are, the more valuable you are to God. I don't give a fuck how you look at it. If you can stand there and be a sober person and drive somebody into the light of God, that's your purpose. And all you got to do is have a conversation. That's the funny thing. The purpose that God has for you is so simple. Spread love. Bottom line, that's all it is. We're supposed to be spreading love wherever we can find it, wherever we can give it, whatever we can do to make it. It's love. Period. Period. It's love. We all got lost. Y'all know I got lost too. I've been a hateful bitch too. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna deny. I got issues too. I always let you guys know this. I'm not perfect. I'm right there with you. I have lessons I have to learn too. I'm going to teach you the lessons I've learned, and other people are teaching me lessons that they've learned. That's how that works. We got to get this shit going, because we got until January to get to a certain level. And for all the people that are white flagging me, you getting sober is going to prove how much it means to you to end the feud. Because I'm not trying to hurt you. I'm trying to help you. And I need you to help yourself so that you can help me. Because you're no good to me when you can't help yourself. And it doesn't matter how much money you have, how much popularity you have, or how much ability you have in whatever it is that you do for a living. If you cannot provide substance of sobriety for the people that I'm teaching, that you don't have to be fucked up to make a difference, and that you can be yourself and mean something to a lot of people, I need you to please do these things. I'm asking nicely, I'm asking kindly, I'm asking. I'm not asking you for any money. I'm not asking you for anything except to work on yourself. My bills are paid. I may not be financially where I would like to be, but I'm taken care of. I don't need your money right now. I need you to get sober. That's my payment. I need you to get sober. It doesn't matter if it's meth. It doesn't matter if it's occasional. I don't care. I need you sober. And I want you to think about this on the day. That first day, that's going to be a doozy. That first day is a doozy. But at the 3 o'clock in the morning, when you've struggled and struggled, we got 12-12. That 3 o'clock in the morning that comes in, as you go through that first day, wait for it. That 3 o'clock in the morning, I did it. Holy shit, I did it. All right, 6 o'clock in the morning starts day 2. I got 3 more hours, buddy. We got this. Holy shit, we got this. Look here. We can do this. We can do this. And then every day gets easier and easier. And of course, God's going to put little different strikes in your path to test your limits, to prove to you that you don't need those things in your life to get through what it is that you have at hand. But you're going to have people to help you get through this shit. Okay? You're going to have people help you get through this. All you got to do is ask. There's plenty of people out there. There's plenty of places out there. And you don't have to check yourself in somewhere. However, 1322, if you are an alcoholic, if you are on heroin, or if you are doing opiates, I am recommending that you go to a center that allows you a 5 to 7 medication-filled detox program. Because when you come off of those specific drugs, they can and will cause you to do it's like an opposite of, it's withdrawals. Instead of, like, people, I don't know if you know this or not, but people can die through withdrawals as much as they can die through overdose. And so what I need you to do is protect yourself. And if you're wondering if insurance will cover it, there is not a state in this country that you will not find a place that will let you come in without insurance and provide you assistance. I promise you, every state has a place you can go to and detox with medication, medically assisted, medicated assistance for you to be able to, and monitored, like, so you can get through. You'll have your meals. You won't have to worry about anybody cooking your meals. You won't have to worry about, like, there's certain places you can go where you can be by yourself, but people are helping you by providing your meals and providing you the tool, the conversation, providing you the therapy, providing you the medication, providing you with the all the stuff that you need. Anyway, please do that. If you haven't started today, start tomorrow. You can start right now. Like, it may be the middle of the day, but you can start right now. Don't do anything else the rest of the day. Throw out what you got. Don't save whatever it is that you have. Like, if you're like one of those people that you don't want to quit until you're out of the shit, then do the shit and be done with it. Don't go buy another bag and hold it just in case. Relapse. You need to clean your house out. When you decide to get clean, you have to clean your house. I don't give a fuck how nasty it is. I don't give a fuck how tired you are. I don't give a fuck if it's a week after you get out of rehab. I would seriously suggest, if you choose to go to rehab, clean your house before you go to rehab. Because if you wait till you get out of rehab and you go back to that same place and you forgot something, chances are you're going to be weak in that moment and you stand a chance of relapse. So clean your house before you go into rehab. You got this? Golden. Now let's get back to the Vedic and Western astrology and how this stuff is supposed to go. Woo! Lord, listen, I gotta get my coffee. Yes, it made me very happy. I am not gonna lie. It made me very happy. I was like, oh, thank you. Okay. Okay. I got yellow jasper sitting here too. Yeah, it's yellow jasper. I got a tower and I got a tumbled sitting right here. So y'all soak up that energy right there. Let me tell you. High vibration that allows spiritual journeys to different spiritual dimensions. This stone has a positive resonance that gives protection during out-of-body journeys and shamanic journeys of the individual. Its energy allows safe travel and improve the spiritual experience. Enjoy. All right. Some of y'all are getting excited about this transformation, and you should. You very well should. As I said, we can't control that. I said this morning, I don't know if you were there, but star bathing and earth pulsing, light body, crystal grid transmission, activation, pulse of the mother, slow down, time in nature. I gotta do that. But, it's funny I said that earlier. I need my fucking phone, man. Anyway. I don't know how many of you will want to adapt to it because it is something that is different. But just in a little bit of learning that I have gotten from the Vedic, it changes your persona, it changes your vibration. You get more, you get softer. I don't know how to explain it, but you do. I'll be learning more about it pretty soon. Y'all can look it up. Now, I do want to say that for me, what I'm learning is that my Vedic and Western are like two different sides of me. There's my yin and my yang. And for me, like my Western stands out when it needs to, and my Vedic stands out when it needs to. The Vedic is my health, and the Western is my social. That's another way to also put that. Because the Vedic completely focuses on self, from what I'm understanding so far. And Western astrology really focuses on uniting the energies. Socialism. Not a socialism, but You understand what I'm saying? Anyway. So we have the courageous peony. Ooh. Peonies are beautiful. All right, so we have new cards coming out. I know that I'm not the only one who has been feeling the shift in the energies the last 2 days. It's been incredible. Fucking incredible, dude. All right, so I am going to get the book for these cards right here. And oh, deep dive, deep dive, deep dive. All right, so we have the courageous peony, multifaceted, unique nature. Let yourself be seen. By the way, right now, 21:30, I don't know what's going on. Like, I downloaded a program or something. I don't know what the fuck is going on, but I can't go. I mean, I can go. But, I got to get another computer so that my media works right. 2152. Yeah. Because for some reason the visual is messed up and says that my computer is not strong enough to handle it. So I have to get another one, another computer. I don't know, like it'll be cloudy. But that's okay because Daddy did it. He wants me to be seen, but like this right now. And for you, I need you to be seen. It's not my turn to be lit up. It's your turn right now to be lit up by what I'm saying in the dark. Does that make sense? What are you doing, Daddy? Like, I had the wrong book. I was like, let me make sure. Yeah, I had the wrong book. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Okay. Flowers don't open and close according to who walks by. They embrace all of what they are and show it to the world around them. The peony doesn't try to compete with the cherry blossom, and the cherry blossom doesn't try to compete with the tulip. They own what they are and trust the timing of their true nature. You're being called to do the same. It's time to open yourself up to being seen. Time to share your incredible, multifaceted, true nature with the world around you. To uncover and reveal your soul's greatest gifts without wavering. To own your uniqueness without apology. There's a flower on this planet that holds the same qualities that your soul is readying itself to express. Let it inform you. You have been taught that it's safer to keep your light hidden and your voice small, to hide behind the bushes instead of growing tall. Hush your mouths, ladies and gentlemen. I told you I got lessons as well. The courageous peony is here to remind you that it's safe to embody all of who you truly are. It's safe to share your voice and let yourself be seen. At first, it may feel uncomfortable and you may be afraid of what others think. But with each passing day, it does become easier. Little by little, you realize that it draws in those who are meant for you, and experiences you've been longing for arrive at your feet. Starseed Soul Inquiry, how are you being called to allow yourself to be more visible and seen in the world? And the next is You Got the Love. Hadarian energy, codependency, boundaries. Ooh, what did you do? The Hadarans are believed to be beacons of pure, divine, unconditional love, who see love in all people and situations. As a result, they can find it hard to have boundaries, interdependent, healthy relationships, because they only see the unconditional nature of those they meet. The lovers of the cosmos, they dive in fast. They're here to learn how to love while in a separate body, to learn to love self first and then establish healthy relationships with others. To remember that the love they seek is already within them, that they truly do have the love all on their own. The message of this card is to review the ways you may need to establish healthier boundaries. Perhaps you're in a codependent relationship in which you may be losing your sense of self. It's common for starseeds to dive deep into relationships, particularly with those who feel safe and familiar at a soul level. Perhaps you're in a relationship in which you give more than you receive. Or perhaps there's a certain volatility to it and you're always unsure where you stand. This card is a sign to do a relationship review and see what energetic agreements you've made, consciously or unconsciously, to acknowledge if there are relationships in which you feel anxious or powerless, in which you don't feel like it's safe to relax and just be you, to assess if there are any places of inadequacy that you've used a relationship to soothe and cover up. Starseed and Soul Inquiry. Do you lose yourself in relationships? If so, how? How can you develop a deeper love for yourself? 129 could be significant. All right. Now we're going to come out with the Soul Helper Oracle. Now this is dedicated to those who choose to switch their situations to using Vedic astrology and sobering the fuck up. Even if you choose, even if your sobriety is, I'm going to not drink every day and make it an occasional, that is still a step in the right direction. Let that be known too. I needed to put that out there. If you have more than one addiction and you feel like you're not strong enough to cut it off all at once, do one at a time. It's okay to do that. You are not bound by anything. Not even whether or not you want to choose Vedic astrology or Western astrology. You're not bound by anything. But the decisions you make will make a difference in how your path turns the fuck out. I mean, do you want to make more of an impression to the people that actually listen, shift their vibration, and start sharing that love with others as well? Or do you want to spend it on people who just spit on it, throw it the fuck away, and never do anything with it? Also, you're loved. No matter what. No matter what you've done, you can overcome. I'm asking you to please follow along in these steps and let's find a peaceful balance to exist. Our Soul Helper Oracle for those on this journey trying to save the world one soul at a time. Leave your usual social circles behind. Seek out true companions. An old saying describes an unshakable bond when it tells us that blood is thicker than water. You have drawn this card in order to remember your ancestors. They are not merely an unwavering source of strength, playing a key part in your destiny, but also a great source of knowledge and wisdom. You're connected to all your ancestors through your blood. Feel it pulsing in your veins. Do not disown them, but instead walk in their footsteps. Honor and respect your roots. Think about the people in your family who have gone before you. One of them wants to contact and guide you. Listen to their advice. It will come from a place of love that is older than our earth. The ranks of your ancestors include priests, priestesses, shamans, healers, holy women, and bearers of true knowledge. Listen out for them. Be attuned to them. Someone is calling your name. Your family tree is strong. It contains all the answers you seek. You're not alone or isolated, but are surrounded by those who have gone before you. Try to establish a link with this realm and accept the blessings that come from within it. What your ancestors wish to teach you. You can always call on them for strength and wisdom. You are not alone. Power animal, jaguar, herbal essential oil, magnolia blossom, healing crystal, garnet, number 1. Garnets are really pretty. They look like they could actually be mistaken for a ruby. But they're very pretty. And just as soon as you put one in your hand, like, you can immediately feel the love that comes through it. Like, like when you put a ruby in your hand, maybe you've never done this before, but like, for those of you who are newly entertaining the crystal realm, I want you to, if you can, wherever you're at, I want you to go to a store. Every state has them. I want you to go to a store, take your friends with you, and when you go into these stores, they're going to have different kinds of stones, different kind of herbs. You better take some money, because you're gonna end up buying at least $100 worth of shit before you. I mean, like, whatever store you go into, you're gonna end up buying at least $100 worth of shit. I promise you, you're gonna do that, because any good eclectic store like that, however you want to call it, everybody calls it something different. Any store like that is gonna have you mesmerized as soon as you open the door. I mean, stores like that are just, like, insane, dude. I can't wait until I get my stuff situated. Stores like that are just insane. It's so awesome. You go, there's one here in Pontiac. Oh my god, dude, I could sit in that thing for hours, dude. I literally pull up a carpet and sit in front of the books of tarot, or walk around trying to figure out which crystals I want. It don't matter which part of it I'm in. I will sit right there if you'll let me sit there all day, the whole time the business open, I'll sit there all day. And I'll figure out how to be able to come up with the money to order all them decks and all them kind of stones so I can take them home. Let's not forget all the resins that they burn that make it smell so good. Oh my god. I don't even remember the name of the store, but it's in Pontiac. If you're in Michigan, it's right there in downtown. And it's a little small store. It's a little white building. It has a little coffee shop right next to it. I think there's a donut shop across the street from it too. But anyway, and there's banks around. There's a little bit of parking too. It's in just it's like, that's like a rich kind of area. Like, people have money in that area, so it's really nice. It's an area that you can walk the whole, like, if you have a time to do it and you've never experienced it, this is a store that you can do that in. Jacksonville, Florida has 2 stores that I really enjoy, that you will find downtown. You'll have to go downtown Jacksonville, not Jack Speaks. It'll all be downtown Jacksonville is where you'll find the better ones. Now, when I was younger, when I first got into this stuff, the beach is where you found all the eclectic stores. But when I went back there 30 years later, it was downtown. So, and those are the stores, like, I couldn't even find any store that was eclectic on the beach. which was strange because, you know, like I said, when I first went down there, my first experience with Jacksonville, that's all you saw on the beach was a bunch of hippie stores. I got, like, you know, it was the first time I'd ever had tarot in my hands. It was the first time I'd ever gotten my I Ching read, which I do want to learn how to do I Ching. And I gotten my runes read. I was really, you know, and that I'm still, one of these days I might end up buying me a house in Jacksonville. I'm just gonna have to. There's just something about that place that it just, like, you know, I've grown here. There's something about Jacksonville that helped me grow both times I was there, and you know they say third time's a charm, so I might as well buy me a house. Make it my visit spot whenever I need to find a cloud. Anyway, I want you to go into these stores, and I want you to take your time. Don't go in there fucked up on drugs. You're not going to feel the shit the right way. So even, like, if it's your first day being sober, make that your first experience, dude. You're like, but I'll be so nervous. The stones will carry you. Huh? Cool. Pick up, listen. Put the Rolling Stones in your fucking ear, man. They'll carry you through anything. I don't give a fuck. Put the Rolling Stones in your ear. You'll be good. Ain't no joke on that one. I don't give a fuck what you listen to. You put the Rolling Stones in there, they'll carry you through anything. I swear to God, dude. It doesn't matter what song you put in either. It doesn't. Like, you can put them motherfuckers in and done, dude. There's your courage. Only thing is, you can't put the Rolling Stones in while you're trying to make your own music. Because that shit just don't make sense. But I'm working on it. You work on your sober, I'll work on my music. Alright? Deal? Is that a deal? Have we got a deal? Let me know if that's a deal. You work on your sober, and I'll work on my guitar and my music. Just, you know, hey. All right. So, I'm going to pull you guys, a couple more. And then we're going to call it real quick. We have receiving. Every day it becomes easier to receive the highest divine plan and to trust my inner guidance. Extraordinary. There is a wild and impetuous uniqueness to you that deserves to be honored. On this card of extraordinary, okay, we have the card receiving and we have the card extraordinary. On both of these cards, there's birds. On the receiving, there's a bird, a sun, and a butterfly. And there's a dude releasing the bird into the sun. On the extraordinary card, it is a peacock with her feathers out. And for those of you who don't know, I was told that peacocks are like the feminine version of turkeys. Crazy, huh? Even though there's male and female peacocks, they're like the feminine version of a turkey. Huh. I don't know how that works out, but that's what I was told. Check it out. Anyway, express yourself. Ooh, express yourself. That's the song that came out. You got any more, Daddy? Alright. Invite help. Invite the divine to pursue you. Seriously, just say, I'm finally ready. God, pursue me. When you finally put your head in your lap and you surrender to God, whatever it was that made it hard for you to shift 3950 will be taken away from you like it never existed. Okay? But you must be serious to obtain this. And when I said that, we got 4004. God has your back and he will provide your stable. But he is asking you to let him carry you while you're not able. worth. You have been worthy to belong to love all along, without any need to improve. In fact, you are love itself. You're already valuable as you are. So why would you think that you're not valuable enough to be better than what you are right now? I'm not gonna fucking waste the time on motherfuckers who don't want to shift their shit. Like, I want you to love yourself. I want you to, look here, we got true offering on the bottom of the deck. True offering takes what can be an unbearable cross and returns it to love. Then we have inner power. Give me the courage and the power to do what must be done. Sacrifice. Sometimes surrender is painful. God's cutting away all that needs to go. Illusions, obsessions, addictions. It's a sacrifice to love. Courage. Let me be open to courageously take the steps that are shown. Karma. There's nothing from a past life that can't be addressed in the current life. Individuality. Every person has their own personalized study plan in this earth school. And right action. Apranga literally means let everything that wants to go, go. And everything that wants to come, come. Intuition. Some of you have already known for a minute that this is what you're supposed to be doing. This is your karma. Individuality with delusion. You're delusional if you think you're going to be able to fucking go through life alone. You're delusional if you think you're sitting alone right now. And you're delusional if you think you're not worthy of more than where you're sitting right now. Because you are. No matter who you are. No matter what you've done. You always have that opportunity to shift your shit into something better than what you are right now. 42, 46. Step on the goddamn gas. And quit worrying about the fucking mechanisms that try and shut it off when you reach a certain fucking... I can't remember the name of it. I started to say it and I was like, hold on a minute, I'm going to get it. Hold on. I know what it is because they put it on race cars. God damn it, what is it? You're only allowed to, like, and they put it on regular cars too. I can't remember the name of it. Regulator. I don't remember the name of it. But anyway, it stops you from being able to go past a certain point. Kind of makes everything even. Okay, well, you're unlimited. There is nowhere that you are going to be stopped as long as you're making choices that increase your worth and your value. Intuition, clearing, divine flow, and divine source. And I will also tell you, and I'm not the only one who said this, according to how you eat also makes a difference. 4401. It absolutely fucking does. If you're eating a lot of junk food, and that is the reason why you stay really aggressive. A lot of that shit is toxic. And so when you're taking in a lot of toxic shit, it's going out toxic as well. I'm working on my stuff as well. So don't feel bad. I'm not saying you have to empty your stuff completely, but I'm saying it wouldn't fucking hurt you. There's a diet dude on my communities page that there's no meat. It's all vegetables. And he goes through an explanation of why this is and why, especially if you want to work in the spiritual realm, you should start trying to adapt to a diet like this. I know you want to come up with excuses as to why, oh, I can be whatever I want to be. I can do whatever I want to do. Yes, you can. But if you want to go through the same doors I'm going through, you're going to have to fix your shit. And that's on Golden. The love of your dragon reaches out to you. The realm of your truth is opening up. Hello? McFly. To conform is to die inside. Be brave and be yourself. You can't change the world going around doing the same shit everybody else is doing. But you can change the world changing yourself and showing other people, or talking other people into doing it as well. Because what's good for one can be good for all. Tear down the walls around your heart. Give and receive security and warmth. Recognize despair as an opportunity. Within it, you will find the gift of awakening. Absolutely. Listen. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I do hope that this has helped you in some way. We are all abundant in our own way. It's not all about money. It's about stability. It's about happy. It's about peace. It's about harmony. It's about everybody having the ability to enjoy the life that they've been given. Bottom fucking line. So let's do this shit. We'll be back here a little bit later for an all signs. Until next time, I send you guys so much love, light, life, and